San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80!
56. Don't get nervous.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
21.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Check.
61, matchbox lights. 21. Hey, gun. Go.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
I got you.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. It's just me and you.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Hey, exit.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Touchdown, defense. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. Hey, defense.
On first down, Garoppolo. And this will be caught at the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
65.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Emmanuel Agba just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, gun.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Terrell Suggs, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Garoppolo under pressure again, and down he goes again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now McCoy. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Hey, 43, 15. 80 left it.
It's 2nd and 8.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check three. Check safety.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
This is Breida. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
I can't believe we let you play.
White. I got this.
50, Mike.
Hey, wahoo.
Out.
Black.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to launch, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
McCoy. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 57.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Push him back.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now McCoy. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Attack!
57's the mic.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go? And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Hey, gun.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On fourth down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So the Chiefs able to force the safety there. I think you probably give an assist to this Kansas City crowd at Arrowhead.
And don't they love it? They love being part of the game and having an influence on the game because they make it awfully difficult to function, especially when you're backed up deep in your own territory. I think there's a little more going on here than just crowd noise, though. But the home field advantage at Arrowhead, definitely that. A big-time advantage.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? That's fielded in the end zone. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That kickoff return, 104 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Emmanuel Agba able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
65, 65. 65. 56, the Mike, boy, 56. Check.
13. I got you.
56.
Hey, Alpha.
Here we go, G. Here I come.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Open space inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Garoppolo is going to give this to Breida on the draw, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike's 11. Hey, Charlie.
To throw is Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
Hey, Delta.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Bring it. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Yellow.
Rip right.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
11.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Mike, hey, Zoo.
Army. the Army.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
21. Hey, Haywood. Give me that ball, defense. Hey, gun. Give me that ball, defense.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And an alley to run. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Hey, Rimley.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Right there.
Hey, high 7.
I got you. Mike 56, Mike 56.
I got you.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Mike's 50.
1, Omaha.
Mike's 56.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen. despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Lock, lock, lock. 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. No gain on this defense. No gain.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Fifty's the mic. 50's the mic. Yeah.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo wants to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Emmanuel Ogbah. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
12. Slam. Check 52. 11.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Emmanuel Ogbah. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Single receiver. Let flow. Bravo!
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.